Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. And we made it to Seattle safe and sound. And it was a very interesting security checkpoint for me and Jasmine when we went to the airport. I'll quickly tell you what happened. And it was so, it was a little nerve wracking, but it was okay. So when you go into the security checkpoint, you got to take your shoes off and everything and put them in those little buckets. So I told you guys I had her in this duffel bag and she was all wrapped up in a blanket, and I even put bubble wrap around her because I didn't want nothing to happen to her. And so, of course, you have to put this duffel bag onto the conveyor belt, and then my personal items were right behind it, my shoes and my watch and everything. And so it goes through the scanner, and I'm watching their faces, and she goes through, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, please, don't let there be a big scene. And I could see the guy's face, and he has this like weird look on his face when she goes through. And all of a sudden he calls over another worker, and then she comes over and she looks at the screen. And then my husband had already gone through, and I went through after I got scanned and everything. You know how they do that body scan? So I went through right after he did. And he goes, "Sir, is this your bag? Is this your duffel bag?" And he goes, "No, it's my wife's." And he goes, "Okay, we need to talk to her." And so I go through and I said, "Yes, is there a problem?" He goes, "Well, we need to search the bag." And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, here we go. So he goes, "Follow me." And so we walk a little further. It's all out in the open, you guys. And we walk maybe about 2-3 feet over to this table. And he goes, "I'm going to open your bag." So he opens the bag and he starts feeling around. He feels, there's a blanket and everything in there. He goes, "I have to take the item out." And I said, "Okay, that's fine." He takes her out. He unwraps her. Now, everybody is watching me. They're going through the checkpoint, so there's no privacy. And he goes, "Oh my gosh, she looks so real." And I said, "Yes, she's a reborn, and they're made to look real." And he goes, "Oh my gosh, she's really beautiful." And I go, "Thank you." And he says, "I have to swab her." And I go, "Swab her? Why?" And he goes, "It's just a protocol we have to do." And so he gets this dry material, this only about this size. And he goes, "I have to swab her cheek, and it's dry, it's not wet." And so he swabs her here and on the other side, and he swabs her hands and her legs. And I'm like, oh gosh. And he goes, "Okay, she's fine." And I go, "Okay." And then, everyone's looking as this is happening. And she looks like a real baby, like sprawled out. And I'm like, oh geez. And he's like, "Do you want me to wrap her back up?" I'm like, no, I'll do it. And so I, carefully wrapped her back up, and I put her back into the bag. And I can only imagine what people were thinking as they're watching all this unfold. And so I get through the other side of the checkpoint, and everything was fine. And then we waited to board, and I called Melissa because I had to tell somebody what had happened. So I called her from the airport and told her we were having a good laugh about it. But you know what? I don't regret it because I'm glad I took her on with me, and I will only take her on that way. I won't put her ever underneath the undercarriage. So once we got onto the airplane, there was only about 80 passengers. And so once we took off and we got into the air, I took her out of the bag, and she was in my lap the rest of the way. And then a couple of the stewardess came by, and they were admiring her and wanted to look at her and hold her. And I couldn't film because it was very, when you're in the airplane, it's real noisy. Like you can hear the wind and everything. So it just wasn't good video. So I deleted it because it just did not sound good. And it was dark in there because we were flying at night, so only the overhead lights were on if you wanted to read a book. So there wasn't really good lighting, and my flip doesn't have a light on there, so that didn't work out. But I did take some photos, and then at the end of our trip, after I put our rest of our pictures together, I'll add those in there, and I'll have a collage to put on here for you guys. But it was a really good experience, and I don't regret anything at all. And I'm glad I've taken her. Now on the way home, of course, they're probably going to do the same thing. They're probably going to want to check her. And I'll try to videotape on the way home. Now that I'm more relaxed and I kind of know what is expected, I'll try to videotape, but no promises. I'll just try. So then tomorrow we're going to Canada and she is coming with me. I wasn't going to take her, but now she's going to come with me. I can't leave her at home. And she's, you know, she's my little international baby. I mean, she came all the way from Australia to Arizona, now to Seattle, and now she's going to go to Canada. She needs a little passport. So you can see she's all sprawled out here. She's just wearing her cloth nappy. Mommy's going to change her into her outfit right now. And it's really nice and warm in the bedroom. So I thought I would just let her legs kind of hang out because she was wrapped up for so long yesterday. So before we left on our trip, we went to Walmart because I wanted to see if they had any Valentine's Day baby stuff marked down. And I bought this outfit for her for $4. And it has the mommy elephant and the baby elephant. And the baby elephant is like, has these little hearts coming out of the trunk by Carter's. And then it came with these little pants and it has a little heart on the booty. And then it says Daddy's Princess. So she's going to wear this today. And I like it because she can wear it any time because it doesn't say Happy Valentine's Day or my first Valentine's Day. So she could wear it anytime. So that's what she's going to wear. And you can see I got all her stuff sprawled out, her wipes and everything because I was wiping her down. And I got to do her hair and just pick her socks out, her passy. And get her ready for today. Her and her daddy and I are going to go out and go to a couple shops. And there's a lot of really good flea markets here and antique stores, which are my favorite to go to. So we'll be doing all that because it's kind of a relaxing day today. And then tomorrow will be our big trip off to Canada. And I'm not sure how many days we're going to stay there, but I thought I would touch bases with you guys because I know I won't be able to download any videos once I get up there. I'll be able to download what I film up there when I get back. So it'll probably be a couple of days before you hear from me. But I'm going to change her and then I'll show you what she looks like when I'm finished. So guys, we're back. And this is what my little sweetheart is wearing. She's got her whole outfit on. And I decided to put this little curly cue bow in her hair. And she's got her light pink crocheted headband on. How cute she looks. And her Dr. Brown's passy. And I got this pacifier clip for her yesterday because this was also in the clearance. And then she's wearing her Mary Jane little booties. They were crocheted. I got these at Kmart a while back ago. And she's just looking really precious. And she's sitting right over here by the window in the master bedroom, and you can see all the beautiful trees outside. So pretty. It's a little wet and rainy today. I think it's about 38 degrees. So it's pretty chilly. But she wanted to sit in front of the window and just look out. Oh, she just looks so adorable, you guys. Can't wait to take her out. She just looks too cute to stay home. But we're really excited for our day tomorrow. Oh, the light is shining right on her face. Let me close the blinds so you can, it's not so dark, not so bright in here. Here we go. So I'm really excited for our day tomorrow, and I hope all of you have a fabulous week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Love and kisses and hugs from me and Jasmine, all to her aunties and her uncles out there. Bye guys.